So basically this is my planner. Not that I'm very regular with it, and I knew when I bought it I will not be, but the idea to have it is to at least keep trying to make it more regulated. I have seen that over the period of time I have been so caught up in terms of what I should be doing. How can I be more sincere? How can I get more work for myself? How can I be more planned, organized? And my major concern has always been about how can I practice more, because practicing needs discipline. I have acting classes, singing classes, kathak classes, and all of these things that I'm learning. Yoga is fine, that's enough for the day if you do it 1 hour, but other than this, acting skills apparently or singing skills is more of home practice than the classes alone, and that's never enough. And I know for a fact that I've been training for years, and the progression that I could have had if I would have practiced more would have been way more than I always talk about self-parenting, and which is I try and do via these self-parenting. I think it's self-explanatory. It's a process where you become your own parent, where you make deadlines for yourself, where you punish yourself for not being able to do something or to get something. So apparently my thing is that I am fasting again on Mondays and Thursdays. I believe in Sai Baba and I want to revive that faith again. So hence Sundays. Monday is for, because I'm a Monday born, so I fast on Mondays. Apparently this time I'm fasting to achieve my दादा आ गए आप? Okay. So it's very difficult to write monthly journal or to keep track of your habits and stuff like that, but I still keep a diary because something is better than nothing. I mean, let's be realistic about having a journal and having a planner. Not everything goes as per that, but it really helps. I ordered it online. It has a Spotify song as well. In every month you can just feel very positive, and it's a very well organized thing, but apparently it's not in a habit. If it is not in your mind, how will you do it? Even in a diary, nothing can help apparently. वो handheld वाली situation है with most people, and I know it. And as quickly as you want to achieve something or you want to build a new habit, it goes away very quickly too. So once in a while I pick up, I track what I wrote and how much I have progressed, roughly so. Because any methodology that speaks about deep work, that speaks about following a process forever, it's not practical, it's not everlasting, and it's not 100% result proof, because we as humans are quite random and indisciplined rather. I've seen people from army background are very good at keeping consistently at everything that they do, the person that they love, the things that they do. Some people are born like that, some people have inculcated those habits, but for most people, I think it's very difficult staying in Bombay, not knowing what to do, where to go, and what to do with your free time. So apparently that's when, for me personally, writing has always helped. And as much as I talk about law of attraction, writing your goals down, your manifestation down, it's also very important to also write down your current situation, things that you are happy about in your current life, and things that you would want to make a change about. So I had the secret diary, wherein on one side you write things that you're grateful for, and on the other side you write intentions and things that you want to manifest in your life, but we make it look like we are already having it. So it's like make-believe sort of space, which was very beautifully put, and I did try it for the longest. And apparently it takes time for manifestation to come to life, but the kind of peace of mind it brings to you, and apparently to bring anything in reality, writing alone is not enough. If your mental space is still as messy, confused, and you are going around and around trying to figure out and worrying after every time you party that you are not good for anything and nothing is going to happen for you, then those writings will not help. So apparently, to be in a good state of mind, to start training this kiddie mind that you have, you need to write down. Because when you write down things that you're grateful for, things that you have, and things that you intend to bring into your life, it's like a daily practice of reminding yourself what you already have, and hence, because you already have what you once asked for, it becomes easy to believe and stay happy and stay in the zone of manifestation. If you can see that it has happened in the past, it can happen in the future. I mean, one thing that helps me a lot every single time when I feel that I'm little questioning my future and my things that I want in life, whether they'll come true or not, then I go back 10 years, I go back 5 years, and I see that whatever has happened in my life has already exceeded my manifestations, my desires, my vision boards, and my wanting for my life. I have already received way more than I thought I was worthy of. Hence, going forward 3 years down the line, 5 years, 10 years down the line, it's going to be way beautiful than I think it is going to be. So yeah, that helps. So apparently, what I like about this is that this month I'm attracting, this month I want to let go of, this month I'm focusing on. At least if you don't have any clarity, if you're random in your thoughts and you have a whole idea how you want your life to be, but not small fragments of what will make your life better, I think that's when brain mapping happens via seeing these things. So weekly to-do list, priorities, daily affirmations, affirmation for your Sundays, it has glass water tracking, which doesn't help, but try everything. Try every methodology that you come across. Try every good thing that you think can help you, even in 1%. Do it, because apparently there is no one sure shot method that guarantees the success. It's always in the small changes, small steps, and above all, it's in the habit of keep trying something or the other instead of waiting for things to happen. Very rarely I have seen things happening on its own, and they do happen. I think every now and then, for me it's yearly. So during November, December, October, these last 3 months are very critical for me in terms of emotional well-being. I go through a lot of ups and downs emotionally with myself. I question a lot. I go through a process of self-discovery all over again, a channelizing of kind of people I want in my life, the people I'm having, the people I'm losing, friend circle changes at times. But above all, by the end of the year, one thing that comes in my life very fulfillingly is a beautiful change. So by January and February, I see something new establishing in my life. Sometimes they come in the form of friends, sometimes comes in the form of addition in my career, some new project, something very new, which is opening new avenues for me. So for example, now I'm going to release my song, and maybe by the end of this year or the next year, this is not something that I planned, but there are something that come as byproduct, or you say good consequences. Consequences is taken as a bad term or a negative term, but apparently associations or ripple effect or butterfly effect of anything and everything that we do, it can be a beautiful thing. So now that I have quit eating sugar, and I've quit a lot of things from my diet and food, which I will not eat for 90 days for the result that I want. Somebody told me just today that success is in sacrifices, and realizing that only, I started 90 days transformation earlier as well. That brought me my success for the first time, and now I'm doing it again to take it to another level, to take the leap of my current reality to the best version of me that I can be. And I think these things help me understand what is the higher self apparently for me. Is it in the external things, or is it in me that will manifest a beautiful external life for me? So I don't associate my worth by expensive clothes, by fashion, by expensive brands, by expensive bags and things like that. I buy those things if I really like them, and very rarely so I do that. I am not very careful about my money. I don't spend too much, I don't spend too less. I don't spend in parties. I sometimes don't even think about when I need to spend on parties. So I'm very neutral about money grounds. I've never been able to think of money as a limited thing that you have, or a limited commodity, or something that you need to constantly be working to make about. So for money, I have always been very relaxed, very laid back kind of a person. And for me, I have always taken money as a byproduct of what happens when you do something that you love doing. It comes naturally, it flows. And I think in some ways it is very correct approach that has worked for me, because I don't chase money. I don't really want to have abundant lifestyle at the moment. I mean, something that I'm dying to have, a car that I want to own, or a house that I want to live in. I have enough. I am very, very comfortable. So my main goal in priorities is to maintain a happy relationship with myself, so that I spend most days without worrying, with or without work, with or without money, with or without people in my life or around me. Happy, peaceful existence where I love myself, where I love my family people, and I don't give them a hard time. I don't give myself a hard time. Then second comes priorities may how much I am having a flow with my art, with the kind of work that I want to do on the outside, and how well I am in touch with my self-respect, my do's and don'ts, my values, my morals of life, my flow of life. If I'm in tune with it, if I'm not desperate to get somewhere something and take hasty decisions or take deals that are much below me, then that's not a good sign. That's something that I would consider imbalance of flow, or imbalance of me in my life. Third in the list comes the relationship that I'm having with people around me, with my brother, with my family, with my friends, with my lover if I have one. That has to be harmonious, because my well-being, my mental peace will come from these places of people, because I'm not on my own. I was never on my own. I can never be an individual who is self-sufficient. No, I know that I need help. I know that I need people. I know that I need support. I need love. I need gifts. I need a lot of passion. I need to be feeling desired, wanted by somebody. I need to feel their consistency onto me. And sometimes I know for a fact that it is not always give and take. Sometimes you give more and you receive less. Sometimes you give very less and you receive the abundant love from someone. And I think it's the end of the day. In the end of the day, I think it's all about maybe karma, or it's about being clear what you deserve. And for me, I think the secret sauce is in knowing what I deserve and what I